Hi Aries, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your August 2024 career tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at your finances, your job, where is it that the astrological energies of the month of August could impact those areas of your life. This is a huge month, Aries. I will tell you that if you haven't already taken a look at your August money reading as well as your August general tarot reading, I do have those up. I will link to them in the description box below. But as you have already probably heard me say, this month is huge. We have an Aquarius full moon, a Leo new moon. We have Mercury retrograding in the signs of Virgo and Leo. But we also have some really major shifts of energy with the battle of the malefic and benefic planets. We have really huge squares and conjunctions between Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, Saturn. Just really huge shifts. So be prepared for that. I do think that this is going to affect all of us in a huge way. I do think that this is the beginning of a very tumultuous fall. So let's get right into it. Take a look at the description box below for all the links. All right, Aries, let's go week by week. We start off the first week with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Ace of Pentacles also in the reverse. So two aces that first week. Second week, you do have the Moon card in reverse, Piscean energy, major arcana, as well as the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So already two Pentacle cards. Nice to see, Aries. Look at that. Third week, some type of celebrations coming on in. Very good. And the Four of Wands. Aries, I will say you are having one of the more positive readings. So nice to see. Last week of the month finds you with the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So Aries, very nice to see. Very nice to see that, there's some signs that are actually probably going to benefit from all of this energy. Now, I will tell you that you all probably have an advantage. I would say you and Scorpio, who are ruled by Mars, you all could have some really benefic events that happen this month just because you all know how to deal with conflict. You all know how to deal with power, as well as people who are very ego driven. So I do think that this could be a positive time for you, and you all have a really positive looking spread here. So let's go ahead, pull an overarching. Oh, no, actually, this is going to be the card representing the energy you moved out of July with. You always know when Mercury retrograde is near because you'll hear me fumbling up my words a lot. All right, so for July, you had the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is that energy of not really knowing what your next steps are, mentally just feeling confused, just feeling like, where is it that I need to move through? And I do think that in July, this could have been a really turbulent month for you, Aries. You could have had some big prospects of, if you're in a job searching mode, trying to find something, but you're like, what do I want to do? I know I don't want to continue where I'm at. Or maybe you have been trying to climb the corporate ladder, but you didn't really know how, or you've been trying to just get your footing. And I feel like the month of July could have been a little confusing for you, or you just couldn't see your way into like a clear journey or goal. And I do think that that is going to be left in the month of July. I do not see that energy carrying into this month. And if it does, Aries, do know that you probably have some really good opportunities for clarity this month. And I do see that, especially just like in that first week of the month with the two aces. Now, even though they are in reverse, that could be some of that, angst left over from July. So let's go ahead. Okay, that card just came out. We will use it. And it says, choose wisely. Now, the choose wisely card I always like because this is the card of where is it that you want to go? Where is it that you see yourself going? And if you do not know, choose wisely, meaning take your time and figure this out. And sometimes it's kind of hard to see, but this is actually like a dock, and this is a person sitting on a dock, and this is all water. And these are him looking in all these directions, looking out, thinking to himself, where is it that I should go in order to keep this journey of mine fun, exciting, but also I'm learning, I'm gaining wisdom along the way. And I do think that this month, Aries, is going to be this month that you're going to need to choose wisely. You're going to have a lot of opportunities, but at the same time, you don't want to just rush into anything, especially since we have Mercury retrograde. So make sure you're choosing wisely in the decisions for your career. Now, I do think as I look through the first few weeks of the month, I can already see that there's some opportunity that comes to you those first few weeks of the month, but I'm not sure it's for you, or you're trying to figure out, is this something that I can see myself doing? So you could get some type of job opportunity these first few weeks of the month. By the time you move to the third week, though, I do see some kind of celebration. So maybe you take that role. Maybe you are also contemplating whether or not to start looking for a different job, or in your current role, maybe you have rose through the ranks. Maybe this is a promotion. There's something really nice going on here. And by the time you end the month, lots of information probably surrounding after that Aquarius full moon and heading into Sun in Virgo, heading into that Uranus retrograde beginning in Taurus, as well as Pluto moving back into Capricorn at the end of the month. So let's go week by week, but your reading looks very straightforward, which I love to see, Aries, because it means you've been doing your work, okay? It means that you have been able to move through this energy and you are learning along the way. And I will say that probably stems back to you and Libra's eclipse cycle, because you're probably learning things along the way and now you're able to move through life a little more efficiently, okay? All right, so that first week of the month, we do have that Venus and Leo squaring Uranus and Taurus on the 2nd, Leo new moon on the 4th, Venus enters Virgo on that same day, and then Mercury retrograde begins in Virgo on the 5th. I will tell you that first week of the month, some type of opportunity could come to you. I'm not quite sure though if it's right for you or if you're having angst about it. It feels like there's some type of major opportunity that is either a job offer, maybe you apply for a job, or maybe you are nervous about applying for something that seems like you don't really check all the boxes, but you have gotten some great referrals that, hey, I think you'd be a really good fit for this. So whatever comes up those first few weeks of August, go ahead, apply, go ahead and at least just try. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, just try. So really good to hear that from Spirit. Just know that it is Mercury retrograde beginning on the 5th. It doesn't move direct until the 28th. So you just want to make sure you understand that anything you are applying for, you understand all of the, information that is involved in it, okay? All right, so we're moving on to the second week of the month, and this is when we do have Leo now, or I should say Mercury in Leo now is retrograde, Mars conjunct Jupiter in Gemini on the 14th, as well as Mars in Gemini square Saturn in Pisces on the 16th. This is a really big week from the standpoint of like lots of energy with Mars and Mercury. So conversations around power or people being able to express themselves could be hindered just because of Mercury retrograde. But Mars, you all know, is that powerful planet of wanting to get change done and done quickly. I will say you all do not have all the information at this time with that moon card in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, though, is suggesting it's talks over money. It's talks over rising up. It's talks over being able to somehow secure some financing, or being able to move forward with getting some securities of money or stocks. There's something big going on here between the first and second weeks, Aries. I will say just move very gingerly and choose wisely, right? There is something here where you have these opportunities coming in, but whether or not it's the right time is going to be up to you to figure out. Now, for every sign that I have done, this week usually has a Tower card, or it has a Three of Swords. It has something very tumultuous going on. You all have the happiest cards here for that third week. That third week is one of the more stressful weeks of the month. We have the Aquarius full moon on the 19th. We also have Jupiter in Gemini squaring Saturn in Pisces. We also have Venus in Virgo squaring Jupiter in Gemini. There's just like a lot of squares, lots going on, but I will tell you, you all could have some benefit of the tension, meaning there could be some conversations going on at work that don't involve you, and you're actually having a very happy life. This could also stem from your family, okay? This could be your home life is really happy. Maybe your spouse gets a promotion. It just feels like there's something happy going on during this stressful time, which is very nice to see, Aries. So please enjoy that, because I am telling you, most of the signs have not been getting this awesome, awesome news, if you will. All right, so lastly, we end the month with Venus entering Libra on the 29th. Mercury retrograde ends on the 28th. Sun enters Virgo on the 22nd. And I will tell you, by the time you end the month, this is when things are picking up, because Mercury now is gaining its speed. It is now moving in the forward direction. And someone could come to you with some really helpful news or conversation by the end of the month. It does feel like as you move into September, where we will have Uranus retrograde beginning in Taurus on the 1st, as well as Pluto entering Capricorn on the 1st, some of you all are going to have a really huge pickup of workload or people coming to you asking you questions. But with this Queen of Wands, it feels like you're ready. Like it feels like you've been preparing for this, and it feels like September is going to be a very positive month for you all, Aries. It feels like you all, even though you have a lot going on, you're keeping it all in stride. And I do think that that choose wisely card is really telling you this month, where is it, Aries, that you really just need to focus on getting things out, getting things done, but also focusing on work-life balance. It feels like your family, something good is going on there. So that's really nice to see. So Aries, I hope you all have a great August. Your cards look really great. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series, and I'll talk to you later.